Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the official Naija FPL, your flagship FPL show, number one Nigerian, the largest number of managers in Nigeria and probably Africa. You don't want to miss season 2 of this show. So, without further ado, let's dive into this current game week. I mean, a lot happened.
And you've been out for a while, so welcome back, Salvi.
Actually, thanks. I think I missed the last 3 or 4 editions of this show. I've been unavoidably absent, right? Yeah, but I'm back.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to have me back, but I'm still trying to recover from events of the last 24 hours. So
we're all still recovering.
I'm
fine. I'm good.
So let me.
When I say we, I say Arsenal fans. I'm not talking about you.
Right? Let me introduce my.
Don't include yourself. Exclude yourself.
Let me introduce everybody. We have on my left, Akanbi boys.
Yeah, Sokei Terrace, Frank.
Agwoturumbe.
As always. So again, for context sake, Akanbi FC is a Man U supporter. Frank
is
Liverpool. And Agwo is an Arsenal supporter. Same as yours truly. So
let's get into it already. I'm itching. What's going on?
Let me start with Wally Agwo. What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday? I think we lost it from the get-go. We lost it. The boys were not mentally ready. They let their emotions get to them. And from
Saka fought like twice in that game. I'm not seeing him being so aggressive.
Frustration.
Ben White.
It's frustration.
All tactics wise, what do you think?
They got the better of us.
All
in all ramifications, in all departments, they were better than us. And even if they were better than us, but our boys didn't just come to play.
They play fights.
It's a different thing when you're playing with a good team, but you're putting up a fight. You're trying.
Yeah.
But they just allow the situation get to them.
Do you think results of the last few games?
No.
As well?
No. I don't think that. I think the occasion got to them. The pressure got to them, because they just did not play football.
But I go for this side. So if you look at the last 3 games, you've dropped points that you should have actually won.
Came back.
So
2 goals from Liverpool.
No, in the last in the 3 games that they lost points, they played well. In the first half against Liverpool, they played well. Okay. Against West Ham, they played well in the first half. Against Southampton,
second half.
They showed up towards the end of the game and they got a point. But throughout the game against Man City, they didn't show up.
So I think that's the problem. So after the form has been here or there, you can't keep 70 minutes in the game and can't dominate throughout. And
not against City.
So my point, I think the boys came to that game a bit not at their best motivation wise, morale. Then secondly,
how can you not be motivated about winning the title? What more motivation do you need?
Frank.
What more motivation do you need?
These boys are young. These their first.
What do you say? These boys are young.
This is their first try.
These are fucking professionals. Don't say these boys are young.
They're still cooking.
We're not playing with 18. We're not playing with 18, 15, 16-year-old boys. The youngest player there is 21, and he has had at least 2 complete seasons at the Premiership level. So don't say this is a young team. Even though we're the youngest team based on average age, but it's not.
But they've not been under this kind of pressure before.
But you do realize that your team is overperforming this season.
To be honest,
you can say that, but having gotten to that stage,
I mean you're emotional about it because you're losing titles, but right, it was bound to happen.
It wasn't bound. Don't say it was bound to happen like if it was. It is stated is a fact. No. Don't say it was bound to happen.
Hold on. From the start of the season, when you were winning your games, everybody said this. When City starts,
when they wanted that run,
so you mentally should have been preparing for that. This is what happens
because
when
you have that run.
Man City is always
allow City to
Liverpool has cried.
Calm down. You don't understand me. Allow City to go on their run, but if we had maintained the same form, the same desire, the same passion.
That's why I say they are not cooked yet. They're not cooked yet.
I know Frank has been. He has a lot to say.
Oh my man, Wally is just being emotional. Like I don't.
You got to spit out, man.
God, see.
Say your mind, man. It is what it is, man.
So I said this I think the last time we were all here. He was here. You were here. I think we were out of the country. You were here. I said, you guys will realize what it takes to mount a title challenge against City. When I was saying it, as if I had water in my mouth. You realize who you were playing. You realize who you guys. You think it's going to Etihad and pick up a point because the people were trying to. The people not think they can do it. You think it's easy? I told you guys need this first season to like balance up. Make your body do alright. Then you know what it is to mount. Maybe another challenge, maybe, but it will be more difficult.
Liverpool did the same thing.
Yes, and you can't challenge once and win immediately. We got 92, we got 92, we got 96.
What did you guys do differently the season you won? Did you buy any other player?
We didn't.
So what was different? Was it the experience from the previous season, or the mentality, or the coach psyched players up? Because again, guess what?
It's not just about players.
Sorry, guess what? That period there, City were even playing on a different level then. Because if you had 97 points, you didn't win the league. They had whoever won that league was
crazy. It was outstanding.
So now, right now, we're not even discussing 97 anymore. Even City. I mean, come on, they've dropped on standard compared to then. So what did Liverpool do next season? I think what did you guys win? Was it 90?
Yeah, we got when we won the league. We had 99 points.
Yeah,
and that was the season we just got Fabinho. We got Alisson.
Was that the season you won the league?
No, that's the season we won Champions League. Then
okay.
Going into the next season, the only person we bought was Seb Vandenberg and Minamino. We didn't buy anybody going. We didn't buy anybody going into the starting 11. So the only thing Klopp did differently was make sure he had a proper spine, which was Fabinho, and having a proper goalkeeper, which was Alisson, which was what we were lacking. So from there, it's just about psyching the team. Like I said, a lot of Arsenal fans were blaming Arteta. There's no way I can blame Arteta for that. I won't blame Arteta.
Why?
I won't blame Arteta.
No,
it's not his fault his boys are not ready.
Yeah, but
it's not his fault his boys are not there.
It's his job to get them there.
You're the coach. You're the person that is supposed to motivate the team.
Yes.
You could lose 2-1.
If as a coach you cannot motivate your team to perform.
You could lose 3-2. You could lose in a way that you still be respectable. But the game was Arsenal were flat all through. Like ideas.
It will look like there wasn't a plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a boxer. Like a boxer, you've gone through all the training, all the psychological tests and everything, and you go into the ring, and someone gives, and one punch just lands. Like the first 1 minute, all your training for the part,
it goes away, man. It's like you're playing on instinct now.
That's why you see some of the best boxers, they get hit now, but again, they fall and they come back and they're going at you. So that's what we expect. City will always give you that vibe. They'll come at you.
It's the players.
At the Etihad, they know what to do.
But to be fair,
to
be fair, Arsenal did lose some players that.
Just Saliba was lineup.
Saliba is the only one from the starting 11.
You have not won any games since Saliba left.
Yeah, but I mean, it was only
we played about 4 games.
That's not fair.
We played about 4 games without him.
We didn't win the next 4. Fine, but my point is that it was the only player. See, for any team to win the league, you have to have like 16 players that you can trust.
24. I mean, what's it?
At least 16. First team player that is like having say like what is Mahrez problem now that Mahrez can either start or bench, but it's so important that he can start, and it's so hard to leave him out. You have to have that kind of players. Not that you have a first team that you trust and the rest are.
And I don't think that's
see the seamless changes that City made, man. Brought
it's
out
down to the players and money.
Remove the world-class player and put in a world-class player. Seamless transition, seamless cohesion.
Change your owners so you can. I don't understand. What should we say again now? You see what City brought on.
So don't do
Chelsea with all the money that they have. What are they doing? It's not about money. It's not about money.
It's not about money.
It's not about money.
Let's play it short for Chelsea. I mean, Lampard. I mean, he was questioning himself that I just stay at home. It's not. I mean, they're just losing. They've never scored in 3 games, right?
At least it's earning income.
Lampard is
so it's so bad that as Chelsea they're losing games, and people are not even really talking about it anymore. They just
it's like
imagine if Man U, Arsenal, and Ninth at this stage of the season.
Has lost 4 straight games.
Every morning, that's free. All the money so even the point is they have a lot of work to do. They analyze it. But Chelsea, they just.
I can't lie. What's happening to Chelsea is not good for football. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. What's happening with Chelsea right now, I don't think it's good for football because we are seeing like a change in football. Remember back in the day when Man City first came in the big box, you know that if you just throw in money, you get in the bad players, you see results.
Yeah, that's because now we are seeing other teams have money too.
Other teams have money.
They have quality players. Irrespective of the fact that you have.
Hold on. Chelsea are throwing the money, but did they buy? I mean, did they buy the right? Is it about the fit now?
It's about the fit, exactly. You can buy the best players.
So that's why I say it's not all about money. You can have money and
I
buy
know
wrongly.
what's happened with Chelsea. They lost Emenalo.
Yes, now.
Yeah, they lost Emenalo.
lost
He was their chief scout. He was the guy that was bringing all those bad boys, all them De Bruyne, all them Salah. He's the one that brought them that
Anyway,
time.
But they lost Emenalo
be
before the new
continuing
owner
for
came
one
in
more
now.
game. For
Yeah, that's
one
what I'm
more
saying
game.
now. So the problem has been there since then, and because they
So
buy a lot of
after
fits.
Emenalo, they had some good signings now. They brought in Mendy.
Mendy lasted for one season. If I
But
be
at least he performed magic. He won the Champions
70
League.
million for one
He
season.
won the Champions League for them.
Would you spend 70 million in one season and be happy?
If they give you 70 million and say win the Champions League, won't you,
I did
won't
need
you collect
70
it?
million to win the Champions League.
Yeah, so
Okay, sure I did. Do Van Dijk. Yeah. 75 million.
What do you think? If Chelsea should get this guy Poch, do you think Pochettino? Do you think?
Can I answer first? No.
And
He's
now
rubbish.
we just heard that there is a verbal
Fine.
agreement between Chelsea and Pochettino.
Yeah.
Do you think he can stabilize the team and change their
think he can.
fortunes?
I think he can make them at least
I think you're lying.
above average team.
You're
And
lying.
they have no
They'll be
European
better than
football.
what they
They
are
have no
right now.
European
Okay, fair.
football next season, so
They'll be
you
better
have
than
to
Yeah,
what
but
they
you're
are.
lying,
Like
sir.
they won't be able to compete. Yes, maybe they will
Yes,
go to like
I agree,
7-6.
yes.
top six.
Yeah, hey, I agree
7-6,
that.
Then
over the years.
yeah,
They will still have
because
to
they still have to
they'll
sell.
They'll still have to sell and they'll still have to buy.
But
Yes.
you know what you know I've been
That's
saying
so.
That it's a long-term project, so he doesn't
Have
look
to buy
worried
it
for
too.
him.
Who's
like,
that?
That boy,
Yeah. The problem is that there are too many changes
At once.
in such a little time.
There's just
Yeah.
little time, yeah. And you make a change, you have to
You
compete
know,
next week.
you see,
You make a change today, you're playing the match next week. So
I mean, if you think about it in football, if you try to do things too quickly, buy too many people too quickly, it never works out.
Yeah,
it
We've
never
seen it
works
over
out.
and over
You've seen it
again.
over, yeah. Especially Man Madrid that year.
And the thing is that there's no much banter on
Surrounding Chelsea.
not even Chelsea. Lampard that he has lost.
No, now
Four straight games.
how do you kick a man when he's
Yeah,
down?
yeah,
Yes,
no,
no.
Like,
he has not won one
it feels
game.
somehow.
And I saw his stats that he has not won his last 21 Premier League
he just took
games.
his form from Everton.
His last 21 Premier League games.
He just
Whoa.
took Everton form Chelsea directly. He didn't even chill.
Man,
I mean, it is what
how
it
does
is.
this bode well in him getting another job after this?
Directly, boy.
You can't get a top
You
flight
get-
job.
you
You not get, you not get.
You can't get a top flight
No,
job.
you don't
get
know
a top
clubs
flight
now.
job.
You can't get a top
All right,
flight
guys.
job.
So I mean, I think this segment has we've stretched it, and
Yeah, fair enough.
let's take a short break, and we're back. All right, welcome back, guys. For those of you who are not following us on our official Naija FPL, you can see the handle of it, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. And join our league.
Follow, like,
the
and
league code
subscribe.
is below. Follow, like, subscribe. I mean, this is one of the toughest league I've in my probably 8-9 years of FPL participation. This is the toughest I've ever been.
Very
I don't think
competitive.
I've not made top 3 all season. I don't think I've even made top 10 all season. I just broke. So yeah.
Frank is the only person that I've made
So
top
FYI,
three-
guys,
top three
I'm
this
number
season.
92 now, out of 3,000 and something managers. So yeah, imagine 92.
And you're proud to be that 92, man. I can't even say what number I am. It's not like it's embarrassing, but let me just keep it.
So join our group and join our Instagram group. I mean, it's quite exciting. We banter, we discuss, and we'll be paying our winners like we promised you guys. Every game week we pay the top 3. We have prizes for the top 10 of the season. So it's a rewarding league, and guess what? It's absolutely free. So let me just call out the winners from last game week. SirU Fc scored 91 points. WernerMountHavertz 88 points. Real Dr. Ray 27, 87 points. Congrats, guys. I'm sure by now you should have received your prizes. If not, reach out to us on the Telegram group, and we'll sort you out. All right, guys. So some games are ongoing currently while we're recording. I just
Everton,
quickly, I need your predictions and your say on the game. Tottenham will send Man U. Let me start with the Man U fan in the house.
2-1.
2-1, straight up. United.
So you even feel as if Tottenham will score one
Yeah,
in their current state?
No, but they're home now. They're at home.
they will definitely score.
Give them that regard. They're
They
home.
definitely scores.
I'm-
Because of what happened in their last game, I don't want to actually try to do score. And United can be shaky.
Then
If
this
you get pressure.
funny stats about Tottenham. Tottenham sacked their manager, hired the assistants, then sacked the assistants and hired the assistants. That's crazy,
I thought what I'm
man.
missing was this guy's Conte's assistant.
No, it was one of the
Interesting.
We're just on
the backroom staff, but not the main assistant.
What's the prediction, Wally?
Man U 3-1.
So Man U.
Man U 3-1. Yeah.
Wow. Frank.
I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
2 draw.
2-2 draw. That's
Yeah.
generous one.
Yeah, 2-2 draw.
I think
And I feel Man U might have to do the comeback.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel Man U might have to do the comeback. And Man U will do the comeback.
New assistant manager bounce.
I'm
They
looking
might
at
just-
I'm looking at 2-1 Tottenham.
Actually,
Tottenham
Harry
will
Kane
win.
masterclass.
No.
Actually, the interesting game will be Newcastle Everton. No,
Yeah, I feel
Because,
Everton will
Everton
come to the
surviving-
point.
relegation fights.
Newcastle top
Newcastle
4.
with man coming
But-
down
but-
from
but-
arguably
but
their
Newcastle win.
their
Yeah.
biggest victory.
Who will win?
Newcastle wins.
For sentimental reasons, I would have loved Everton to win, but Newcastle
Unless one
with
died.
the new bounce, man.
What's
Newcastle
sentimental?
That's
I-
6-0 this in Newcastle.
I
win.
am hoping and praying for anybody to bring Newcastle down for me because I really want to play Champions League. I need someone, I need anybody to just somehow just pull them down a bit. And Everton
And
can.
Shonda can do it.
Why not?
Yeah.
He needs the points
He can
now,
do
and
it.
he's at home. So what other excuse does he have?
Akanbi FC.
He will not be that
I
open.
was Newcastle wins.
Newcastle straight up.
Yeah.
Do you need to, so the last game is
Southampton,
Bournemouth,
that's a relegation
relegation
dogfight.
fight.
fight.
Who's at home?
Southampton.
Is that Southampton's game to lose?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's game
And
to
they had a good game against Arsenal, though.
Yeah, they did.
So,
No, Arsenal gave them the.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, we
but
watched the
they
match
had
now.
a
Yeah,
good
it's-
game
We
against
watched the match
Arsenal.
together.
When someone give
It was
a
a
gift,
good game now.
someone give a 30 seconds gift. Anyway,
Getting
anyway,
a point
anyway,
against the table toppers.
So let's go into
It's-
FPL proper now,
it's,
guys.
it's a point.
Let's go to FPL proper. So let's just review the current game week.
Let's
We still have
come
6 games going on today. Everton, 3 games rather, 6 teams.
in.
Everton, Newcastle, Southampton, Bournemouth, Tottenham, Man U. But let's review the
You see,
first game.
in
Of
this
week.
FPL, they'll tell you that don't put emotions to it, man.
Yes, now.
Don't put emotions. And with emotion, with my heart, with my soul, with my love for Arsenal, I removed Haaland as captain and captain Saka.
Yeah, you joke.
That's unforgivable.
Yeah.
No.
Son, I
you
wanted
see-
to bet with me.
You see,
You wanted to bet with me. Arsenal still win this league after the Southampton game.
No, really, league is
It's
not
just-
different. But how can you not trust Haaland?
I said one crazy amount, sha.
I pride myself in flowing with the spirit.
I regret not. I'm
But you'd have lost 1
going to
million
my
now.
triple captain chip on Haaland. I don't know why I didn't even do it. I knew he was going to perform.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let me
so-
keep it for.
I made that fundamental
mistake.
mistake based on sentimental reasons, and
You won't do it again. I
So
assure
how many
you.
points do you have now?
I don't know. Funny enough, I have about 49 points, which is not really bad. I still have a couple of players. I still have a couple of players left to play.
Do you have any Liverpool players?
Nah, I have Eriksen and Trippier.
Eric.
Oh, you don't have a Liverpool player.
Nah, I don't have any.
As
I
in
tried to buy
Eriksen
Salah, but it's a little
United.
bit too expensive. Eriksen, yeah.
Really?
I sold Ayu and bought him.
I don't understand that.
I mean, no. So
He just came back now and he's playing amazing football.
Check it right, Loki. Even when before he got injured, he was dropping points. He has a
Bring
lot
how
of-
many
Yeah.
points he has.
It's like my differential for this week.
It
It was a good differential because
How much
he
did
typically
it
got
cost?
random
About
points.
6.7.
Are you gonna
thereabouts.
better used to that money somewhere?
Yeah. It's
I
a gamble.
actually wanted to buy Rashford, but Rashford is like 6.9.
There are 7 now, thereabouts.
No, 6.9.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
he's gonna be higher next
He
season.
his price dropped when he went out injured because there was speculation that he was going to be
Yeah,
out for
no,
a
that's
couple
when
of
we
games.
LPL fix that thing.
But-
That price drop and thing, I hit that
No,
thing.
So
no,
it's
it's
based on how
demand
people,
and supply.
yes,
Yes,
supply.
I hate
People
it.
drop
Your
dump players
team
and
just
buy
lose
players.
value because
Yes,
everybody
no.
in the
Yes, very
bandwagon
fast.
has sold
Yes,
the
no.
person.
That's why I go to
So you
Oliver
have to have
threshold.
it forces you to kind of have like a plan so
Yeah.
that
It
even
forces
before-
you to concentrate.
So even
it
before
gets harder
like
than
the
it
game week
is.
where
So
you-
anybody that's captain either KDB or Haaland cashed out this week.
It's KDB.
course.
Everybody captain Haaland. It's KDB that is
About
the true.
Oscar is doing well.
insight.
So Oscar captain.
Oscar is now the second in
Boys
Yard
not-
Boys, man.
But-
Yeah,
but-
yeah,
but
taking
I
over
think
the ball.
Oscar is somewhere
It was
looking
his
at his
first-
shoelaces.
it was-
He's
71
above
point
me by
thereabouts.
4 or 5 points, and I have like 2 players left. So
But
you can't.
and he captained Watkins. If you are captain Haaland, that scored. that
He
got
has
like-
De Bruyne.
Yeah,
That's what helps
no,
him.
He had the bread and he has this guy that scored. What's his name again? This defender.
Tyrone
Mings, yeah. So he's having a great game week. Shout out to Oscar.
73 points.
Oscar is still recovering from.
It's only, I know his points. I don't know my
so
own
he can't be
points,
here
but I know his
today.
points.
We'll be back with us next game week.
Oscar has about 70 points at the
Yeah, there's
moment.
1 point
73.
about. All right, so let's move to other games with this game week. Chelsea didn't, of course, they didn't give us anything.
I don't think anybody
most
still has
of
Chelsea
the big
players.
players
in
did
their
not.
team.
Most of the big players not perform this game week, apart from City players.
Oh my god.
Um,
when they say that the main star players don't perform.
Tuna Drew Blanc Watkins had been scoring. This is the first
also
game in 10 games that he has drawn blank.
most players went.
But
Some
Not
defenders,
most players, yeah.
Wolves defenders, Aston Villa
Estupinian
defenders,
considered a penalty.
Brentford. That's about it.
Yeah, Brighton losing is something we should discuss. So I didn't expect Brighton to
They've been
lose.
losing their last couple of games. So.
No,
Sorry,
before they was like, oh, what?
sorry, Brentford.
Yeah,
You can understand with Brighton. Brighton played the FA Cup semi-final. They played 120 minutes.
Yeah,
They played penalty
They were
and they
tired.
lost with the last kick.
yeah. So they came
So
to that game
the
tired.
emotional
Mentally and
drainage,
physically.
you understand? And they're not used to double game weeks.
But guess what? Forest they've been playing well. See, they play Liverpool at Anfield 3-2 now. So Forest form that is
Shout out
is
to our boy
relegation.
Awoni, he had the assist.
Yeah. So relegation fight and everything. So that they have to.
Game, though.
Yeah,
But he had an
but
assist
I mean,
now.
it's
Stats,
on
man.
everywhere.
So let's go back to the FPL though.
So FPL, please. No. Who's the standard player this week?
KDB.
De Bruyne and Haaland. But so far, other players didn't
Our
come.
players have been dull.
So game week 34, it's a double game week.
Funny
and
enough, man, the league is coming to an end. Game week 34 already.
we'll-
Funny how
we'll
time
miss
flies,
but hey,
man.
it's-
Funny how
that's
time
what it
flies.
is. So,
Funny how
so-
time flies when you're having fun.
So
Game week 34.
does anybody have any cheap free hits or wildcard?
Oh, I
Cheap
see how much
Man,
you
triple cap, okay. How
I've,
about you?
I've used all my lives, man.
I still have a wildcard.
I have my
can.
bench.
You have a
boost.
wild card.
Yeah.
It feels like
You've
there'll
wasted
be
it.
no
I feel
point
you-
to
I
use
feel you
it.
wasted
You've already
it
passed
now.
the threshold.
So this is
Yeah.
double game week 34.
I
you
was
use it.
70 for this 34, but there's double game week in 36 and 37 also. But this is one that has more flesh.
Yeah,
So-
he has Man
And
U
then as other players are dropping like
points.
they're just dropping every day.
The thing about wildcard is that you're meant to use the wildcard before the game week in 10
Yeah,
days
because now you've
before.
already supposed to have been building your
and
team
yes,
towards
towards the end of the season. You've done that already without the
the point is that
wildcard.
yes, my team now I have 6 players that are playing double game week. So I have 2 free transfers. So I'm not going to play my record.
Yeah, you see.
I'll play next game week.
I have my
Just
bench
team for
boost,
the-
and that's what I'll most likely use this
I
weekend.
have bench boost also. So
Yeah.
probably and I have triple
I have my
captain.
spiritual boost.
Agwo.
So what are the most halves considering the double game week? Buddy.
It has to be Liverpool.
Haaland.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Alan goes
No,
to goes to
Haaland is a given in everything.
I
now.
think
Haaland, yeah.
someone else you should have right now as well is KDB.
KDB.
If you can't get KDB, get Salah.
But are you worried about
I think
Champions League?
Salah is more expensive than KDB now.
Sorry?
Champions League, double game week rotation.
Oh, so
Pep.
yes, that's why I'll say get KDB. KDB is going to play both those games.
What about Grealish?
I have Grealish. I'll rather change.
You can use
Grealish
Grealish as a
to KDB.
differential.
Yeah, he can be a great differential, but chances are that when that double game comes, he will rest for one game because of Champions League.
So what about my players? Who are the
Man
most halves?
Right now, it's a bit tough, but I'll still, if Bruno doesn't get injured, Bruno and then Rashford.
Rashford. Oh sure.
I have Shaw already.
Rashford has
You
not
still have
scored,
Shaw?
scored in a
Still
couple
have
of
Shaw.
games.
I saw the man go injured.
Yeah.
But
should-
the problem now is he's playing central, so
Play
he'll be
central,
harder.
yeah. How about Frank for Liverpool? What are the most halves?
Oh yeah, obviously Jota and Gakpo. Like,
Gakpo.
yeah, those are the two you should
How
look
about
at.
before Salah? I know
And
Salah.
before Salah right now.
Wow.
Jota and Gakpo.
Wow, that's
And they're
bold,
cheaper
though.
to get.
They're
but that's good,
they're
though.
more realistic.
Honestly, I'm
success
taking
rate.
your advice.
You should have.
I'm
No,
doing it like
because,
this.
because when I told you, before I told you, you said you're going to do that. Jota dropped 2 goals.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
And
Okay.
Gakpo scored in the last
in
game.
that game.
Well, we have to also look at
Jota
Brighton.
is too
Um,
expensive. That's the problem.
Well, for you, Fulham, West Ham.
You have to
and
also
West
look
Ham.
at Brighton players.
No, yeah, so I was
Uh,
coming there. Fulham, West Ham, and Brighton. What are the most halves?
you don't think
At least you can pick
no
2
Fulham
of
player
one.
now. There's no need for a Fulham player.
No,
Andreas?
West Ham.
Pereira is in every team
West
now.
Ham-
It's
West-
not your team.
For West Ham-
to be very cheap,
Your
very
team?
cheap.
No.
No, man, it's not my bench all
Serious
season.
guy.
For West Ham, you're looking at Declan Rice. He has been in good form recently.
He's been scoring actually,
Yeah,
but
yes, yes.
but
Declan
but
Rice
he
good
can't-
from Leicester.
but
Not
can
by-
he
not
sustain
by
it?
now.
Can he sustain
For
it?
Brighton, Mitoma is the top dog there.
I actually want to
guess
change
what?
Mitoma to
Solly
March.
has been dropping assists.
Yeah, I want to change
On
I
his
Mitoma
day.
to
don't.
March.
What is going on with March?
And he's a differential.
He's
I learned how to play
Differential,
football, but what's
yeah.
going on? Like he
He's been
always
dropping
gets
assists
chances.
on regular.
Well, he missed the crucial penalty.
Yeah, but I mean, he happens
I think it was
penalty.
the grass. So.
I see. I'm
Dogging and
he's
he
not
was
about the
carrying
grass.
the
I'm keeping my keeper still. He gave me 10 points.
I don't
Game week,
understand
so-
how they
Yes.
still drop 10 points and consider
think the penalty.
Save the penalty.
Save the
Oh
penalty.
my god!
what
And it was
is
on my
the
bench.
Penalty.
I told people that this guy will save this penalty. I saved it. So yeah, still.
He was
shout
on
out
my
to you.
bench. I
I'm
thought
keeping
he
him
wasn't
for this
playing
game week.
anymore.
Fulham. What Bowen? and Bayama.
Bowen.
I think if he was getting
anybody
anybody from West Ham, it should be Antonio. Antonio is getting like a good.
And Antonio is cheaper because Bowen
Antonio has not scored in the last 4-5
No,
games.
he scored last two games.
and he scored in Europa League.
Yeah, he scored last two games.
Well, he scored Bournemouth.
Yes, he scored.
If you're getting Antonio as a forward, you have to drop one of your 4-3. So who would you want to sacrifice for Antonio?
Sorry,
No, you look at it as the match where you feel you perform now. You just swap in.
Why you have so Haaland is there, Watkins is there, Tuni is there.
One of Watkins and Tuni.
Jota is there. Jota is there
for some people.
No, nah, Jota and
is
Tuni
there.
Jota is 8.8 million. You can't even. You're not even near.
But Jota is a midfielder, Sha.
No, he's a striker. Unfortunately,
So guys,
I wish it was a midfielder.
I wish it was a midfielder.
So for the teams that have single game weeks, who are the people that you think you should have in your team, irrespective of the fact they're playing only once a week, once this game week? I mean, let me call it list out. Let me read Crystal Palace. Okay, nobody. Okay, Bedford. Do you think you have
Tuni?
You have Tuni.
Who's Crystal Palace
You
playing?
can have Eze Olise.
You have Eze Olise.
Yeah.
There'll be cheap options.
So what I'm saying is that now, okay, guess what now? So there's a double game week. A lot of people will go with those players, right? But some players that
right?
but there are players that you cannot leave out of your team. If not, you can't, but you think they can give you points, even if other players have an advantage of a double game week. So what are those players that you think that we should?
In Crystal Palace, I don't think there's anybody.
No, the Berichi is,
No, it's someone that is guaranteed to give you points. So would I rather play Berichi or I go to a team like maybe I'll play Pereira that has 2 games. You get my point. I'll rather play Pereira.
I get that.
So let me see someone else again in that team. About Tuni.
And Pereira knows how to get points during double game weeks.
And you have to consider that you have just one transfer if you don't have a wild card like Salvi.
So
you can also take
you can take more hits if you want to.
I think you as well. We both get our transfer, so you have to. I have to as well.
You have to.
I have to.
So I have many options this game week. I can take a 4-point hit and I'll make 3 changes. So
You take that 4 point and make sure the 4-point hit you are taking is one that will give you at least. You replace those points.
I'll use a chip to back it up.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's about
So you're playing the chip this weekend, is what you're saying?
Most likely.
That's why they call.
I'll review that.
That's why you call Salvi a con artist.
Con artist. He's first asking for tips. Very funny man.
No, you're in competitions.
No, he's asking for tips on group chat. What are you doing?
Yeah, is the word king.
He said, don't worry, I'll give you props for the tips. Imagine. Oh God.
Yeah, it's the Watkins.
Don't worry, next season.
Roller coaster coming to an end. No, it's just, no panic.
I think he's just slowing down,
right?
Yeah.
I think the same thing is happening to
so
Rashford.
So you have Watkins, you keep him.
And I need Aston Villa to be stopped too.
I'll keep Watkins. I'll keep Watkins for another week.
Yeah, Ollie. Keep Ollie Watkins. Yeah.
No, honestly, if you're keeping him for another week, just keep him.
I'm going to bring in one player. Newcastle striker, Isak. But now today I saw a lineup of that game today. They bench him, so I don't know. But he can come in and score. You know they bring him.
So that's the thing now. As long as he's fit, there's a chance he'll score. Whether
for the midweek game.
I think that guy, we've not seen it from next season. If he can stay off injuries next season, I'll give Newcastle like.
Oh, next season is going to be bang.
I can't wait for next season. I can't wait. Everybody's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine.
Do you think Arsenal need another striker?
Stay there, don't buy.
Oh God! It goes without saying.
Stay there, don't buy.
Let's
everybody around you will improving.
So other team of Arsenal, Chelsea.
Arsenal, I think if any Arsenal player that I currently have now.
Who's at home?
I have 3 of them, so I'll ditch like two.
I think it's time to drop Arsenal defenders.
But so I have Ben White, He has been giving me assists.
Oh my God,
and
Ben White
goals
has been trying.
apart from this game that just giving me points return. So and I bought it 4.4 there, but you've been regular dropping points and it's been cool. So I'll stay loyal.
I have Gabriel, but
I'll sell him.
I benched him this game week, brought in Estupinian, and Estupinian considered the penalty. Fucking cunts.
FPL for you.
Oh my God, it's a fucking
cunts. So I think we've gone around other players. Chelsea, no, right? Vardy seems to be coming back small though.
No, just one goal. One goal in our
Kelechi had to stretch his leg.
Senior man tried. Senior man tried. 40-something years old.
I don't understand.
All right, guys. So finally, let's go for one more break and we'll come back with our captain selection.
Captain picks for this week.
For this week. All right, guys. So we're back for the final segment of this lovely show. Before we go into it, just want to throw something out there. Do you guys think Arsenal should stand any mathematical?
Mathematically, if City win,
do you think Arsenal stand any chance of still winning this league? See, guess what? Wait, hold on. Arsenal is still top of the league, right?
By
You
2
know,
points.
there's this saying in football that a game in hand is not won yet. At least City, they have 2. Maybe it may miss Real Madrid, may just do something to them and they just, it happens. So guys, as far as there's hope.
in football, you never say never. You see, wait, let me tell you. Let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. If City win, if Arsenal win all their games, we need City to
Lose at least 2.
lose 1, draw 1. We're good to go.
Really, it's not.
City,
I mean, it's very possible.
City, they have 7 games to go. We have 5 games to go.
Yeah.
So in football,
in your church mind, in the mind that you have that you save Jesus with, do you think you can win all the rest of your games?
I'll give to. We're playing Chelsea. I'm playing Newcastle.
I have
Chelsea
hope.
is bad, though, but Chelsea will squeeze your neck.
I have hope, and I
It's a
believe
debut.
in my heart of hearts that we'll win all our games.
Is the hope that
I
kills.
believe in
Say
in
to
my
the camera.
heart of
Point
hearts.
to the camera.
I believe as an Arsenal fan, first and foremost, that's the
Motivation.
foundation of my belief. As an Arsenal fan. Understand? Not only for sentimental reasons, but there's something about football and there's something about winning titles.
The Arsenal know nothing about. But go on.
Frank,
Jesus,
calm down.
what's going on
Frank,
now?
off the
Let's
mic.
be real. Oh,
Am I allowed to give this guy side head boot?
yes, you can. It's valid. God, this case is actually valid.
Please let me land.
Okay.
Let me
Allow him have his
just round up.
moments.
I believe City will drop points, and I also
They
believe that
definitely will.
Arsenal will not win all their remaining games. How much points City will drop will determine whether we'll win the league or not.
All right, thank you. So, guys, interact with us on Twitter, on Instagram. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think Arsenal stands any chance of winning the league? My man here, Wale thinks so.
I guarantee
Somehow,
you.
in the way I feel so. But
In a way, you're not confident.
Let's have all our also confidence.
I
Let's have all you
guarantee
guys.
you.
So, finally, guys.
Chop knuckle.
I guarantee you, City is not dropping a single point. Premier League point.
You want to put your money on that?
Frank, I know you're always against.
No.
Arsenal.
His word is a single point. You want to
will
tell me
not
that
drop-
you want to tell me categorically that
Yes.
they'll win their last 7 games?
Yes.
How much
Well,
are you
no,
yes.
Well, I know you
on
caught.
live camera?
Well, I know
How
you
much
caught
are you
to.
put your money
Well,
where
I know
your
you
mouth
caught. I know you
is?
caught. So, all right,
No,
guys.
put your money where your mouth is.
All right,
Do
guys,
this
let's-
off air.
No, but
Off air,
let's do it
off
on
air.
air so that
We'll do
we'll
this
put it
off
on
air.
record. 50,000 naira now.
I don't want you to feel
And we'll
bad.
transfer it to Uti.
I don't trust Uti.
Transfer it to me.
I trust
So
Salvi.
if you don't trust Uti, who do
I
you
trust
trust?
Salvi. I trust Salvi.
Okay, we'll transfer it to your brother Uche.
I don't trust him. That's even the worst. Do you understand? I said Salvi. They call
Put your
Uche.
money where your mouth is. In fact, let's make it 100K.
This is how he spoke to me when at the Southampton game.
No.
This guy said 1 million naira. I said I don't have 1 million. He said how much do you have? Go and bring how much you
You
have.
believe that City will not
All
drop
right,
points?
guys.
Yes, I do.
So put your money where your mouth is, fucker.
Take it offline. Take it offline. So, captain picks for this game week. I know after what happened yesterday, we might have a unanimous decision in terms of captain picks. But again, don't forget the pep roulette if it makes progress in the Champions League. Let me start from my left, Friday. Haaland.
Captain.
Frank. So, Haaland has a double game week. Don't forget that. Rashford has a double game week. Mitoma has a double game week. And Salah. Okay,
Yeah, Captain Salah as well
Salah.
now.
There's Salah, there's Jota and
Yeah, Gakpo as
Jota and
well.
Gakpo.
Yeah, there's even Trent. You have Trent. I'm thinking of getting Trent as well. So
Yeah,
there- yeah. So
For captain
Only
choices, it's not rocket science that it's either KDB or Haaland.
no, but you
Choose
went for
one,
Saka
choose one.
many
Choose one,
times.
choose
So
one, choose one.
I gave you my reason.
I don't want to hear it.
No, why don't you think you don't think you feel that way again?
I don't understand. Don't understand.
City has a double game week.
Okay, Arsenal doesn't. Fair.
That's what I said.
So-
it's
so-
not
so-
rocket science.
No rocket science. I
De
get
Bruyne
it.
or Haaland? Which one you
Back to the beast.
Yeah.
Back to
All right,
the
guys. So, I mean, Haaland for me too. Producer, who's the captain?
Let's
Let's know your thoughts also. Please drop your captain choices on our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. Let's hear from you guys and let's see how well we're gonna do this game week. All right, guys. So that's it for this game week. Please join us again Same time, we'll analyze this game week that just concluded and the upcoming game week. Yeah. And again, everything that has to do with football. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a good one. God bless.
Yeah. Namaste.
Peace and out.